Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. In today's video we'll be trying out Scald on the good old Bird. So Bird, it's pretty easy now. It's basically auto content, but I'm not going to be using auto because we won't be able to use Scald to max potential with the counters, so we're going to be playing manually. But this team we are running, so we've got King Dian with HP defense, Scarly with HP defense, Scald with HP defense, and Matrona with HP defense. Everyone here has their relic. She has relic, which is sort of needed. I went for blue because her basic stats work in here. They don't work in PvP, but they work here, which is pretty handy. For the card set, we've gone with increased attack related stats by 15% if everyone's the same race. Everyone's giant, even King Dian, who are fairy giants. That'll work out well. Not gonna run any food, and yeah, let's get on with it. Here we are on to floor 1. This should hopefully be extremely easy. It is Bird, and well, we're running full giants. And full giants are actually pretty good now, especially with Scarly's attack related stat boost. You've got Scald's basic stat boost, and basic stat boost. So this team should do a lot of damage. So firstly, we're just going to waste. Oh, it's on auto. We'll remove that. I didn't really want to use that, but I guess I've used it now. We're just going to waste skills that we just don't need. Go. I want to see Scarly's damage. Okay, can't debuff it. Or at least we can't debuff it with that effect, which was defense lower. King of Dian I know can probably just nuke it here. I'm just gonna merge Scald. I don't want to use her skills yet. Good damage. That's sort of what I'd expect from King of Dian on a team like this. I got to get Scald's ultimate, which is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get Scald's ult like this. This should kill. Its damage cap is 50%, so I don't see this not killing. There we go. And then very powerful AoE skill, which is going to nuke it. There we go. And if not, we have the Scardy AoE just to clean up. Yeah, this team's got a lot of stats. I want to check Skull's stats. I'm pretty sure I've checked this exact same team on Dogs, but I want to check it here. It's 103,000 attack and nearly 9.5 million, 950,000 health. Everyone in this team actually has more health than the Demonic Beast itself, which is quite a rare thing to see now, because stat inflation's crazy. We'll start up with Scald. We'll pop this, and then we'll pop the ultimate, because the ultimate has the high multiplier, I'm pretty sure. This is 500? Yeah, by 50%. And there we go. If not, we can counter and we'll absolutely shred it. We'll do 50%, as I expected, and the ultimate will do 50% as well. As I thought. Nothing really I wasn't expecting. But yeah, her damage is pretty good. I feel like you could probably just run her even like a very odd Ragnarok team, especially if you want to farm it. Sadly, on auto, the AI just doesn't understand what a counter is and just refuses to play counter skills. It'll play taunt skills, but it refuses to play counters even if the counter does have a taunt to it, which is kind of odd. I don't know why, it's just how they've designed the AI to work. I wish there was a way to customize the AI, sort of like what you can do on... I forgot what the game mode's called. Damn it, Brawl. No, that's game mode. You can make custom AIs on Brawl, and I wish you could do that for, you know, regular content, because it means that certain characters that are not like pretty mid on auto would actually be extremely good on, you know, auto when you can make a custom AI. You know, you can make it so it prioritizes counter skills, it doesn't prioritize their skills, or it wastes their skills, or something along the lines of that, where it could actually be kind of useful. But you know, maybe in the future they are making quite a large chunk of good quality of life features, so it is a possibility we see something like that in the future. So yeah. Huge damage, and she kills. Perfect. Exactly what we needed. I kept the damage dealing skills for this phase, solely because we have to trigger the revive. If not, we will get wiped because we're no one with the taunt. We do this, and I'll just waste these two. I don't need these skills. Also get Scotty's ult in the process. It is only 1/6, but the damage still should be quite good. Good damage. King of Dian. Trigger the revive, and then Scotty lands the kill, which is good. Easy. Very easy. 250,000 damage, which is damage cap. Scotty's also now maxed out on her passive, or her relic, sorry. 70,000 attack is really good. It's really, really good. Okay, it's just dropped. Oh, because we got attack lowered. But it was 70,000 attack, which is kind of crazy. And 927,000 health. Her substats are pretty good. This passive's actually really good. This one that lowers our defense, or debuffs, because when we AoE, it will actually cleanse it, because of Scardy's passive, and we'll get a huge crit damage boost, which is nice. Once again, I'm just saving Scald skills for the later phases, because these initial phases are really easy. You see Scardy's doing a ton of damage, we've got the crit damage boost now as well. and she kills. I think Green Scotty is definitely my favourite one. Just, I don't know, she just feels a lot more impactful than the rest of them. I'm going to let the counter get the kill here. I will just cleanse up. I don't need the debuffs anymore. I'm pretty sure I just immediately max stacked with that one skill. Yeah, I did. Yeah. And we do this, and then I'll do that, and then I'll just let the counter kill. I could, once again, just kill it, but I want to see the counter damage. Golden skills, always going to do damage cap, which is like half health. There we go. And now, one counter, it has got some damage reduction. Well, actually, is the damage reduction. 15%. 5.4 million. I feel like I'm going to use her counters a lot more on the final floor, where I'm sort of just going to let it just hit the counter and just see how much damage we can do. I am going to save it. I'm going to try and save one for the final phase, just so we can nuke it, because the final phase is not hard, but I just want to see how much damage it can do. I do have to insta-kill the third phase, though, because the third phase does disable stances. I believe it's the first one it does, is disable stances, which is not too good. So we're going to have to kill that one immediately. So I'm going to have to save a lot of my DPS skills for that, which is fine. It's fine. We'll just do the normal wasting. We'll waste all of these. We don't have any passives, because it removes the passives on Bird every floor you do now, which is different compared to every Demonic Beast. And they added that when they nerfed it heavily for floor 4 Bird. I don't know why they haven't done that for Deer yet, but maybe that's something they're going to do in the future. There's actually really good damage from Skadi. Bear in mind, this Demonic Beast takes, I think, like 100% less damage from single level 1s or something, which is really good damage then. There we go. Cool, 2 million damage is really good. That is really impressive. We've got a rank up for Skald as well. I'm see how much damage Skald can do. Did get a, if debuff, get crit chance, gets guaranteed crit, which I'm not really too afraid of. We'll waste these skills. So this should do damage cap, which I don't actually know what damage cap is. 50%. Okay, this is going to kill. Well, it might, because of effect. It does land the kill. Okay, that's good. I was sort of scared it wasn't, because the lower the health gets, the lower damage she deals, because she does damage based on remaining health. This one is a little bit scarier, because it has the stance disable. I think I just chucked, which got a higher multiplier. This one. There's no point me using the weak point skill. It is weak points, so you think it would do more because it's got an effect on it. But when the enemy's not debuffed, it does nothing. So, King Diana going to nuke it, which is good. 35% damage cap. Kind of odd. Every other phase has like a 30%, sorry, a 50%, but the final two on floor 3 have a 35%, which is, I think that's what their standard damage cap was. I'll stance up. I'll buff up the King Diana. It means absolutely nothing, but we'll do it. And then I'll just chuck these at the enemy. I don't think... if Skadi kills, I'll actually be impressed. Bear in mind her skills don't have any effects that are tied to them, because we don't have any debuffs. It's good damage. We are going to trigger the full heal, which I don't really care about. No problem, really. There we go, there's the full heal. How much damage you can do, Skald? 2.3 mil. Okay, bear in mind that's all HP defense team. That's not bad. And that's actually pretty good. Once again, you can easily change out like green Skadi for blue Skadi. You can change out like blue Matrona for green or red Matrona. You know, King of Diana quite good. It's always good to have them on the team. And then once again, Skald. But yeah, the team's pretty good. A lot of damage does come from Skald's counters, so of course it's going to be a lot more inflated because there's no damage cap on that. But generally a good team, and it is a team I could definitely recommend. Anyway, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.